Welcome everybody to Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. This is where you come to hear wrestling should be talked about. Handsome Nick Hanlon here, sitting here. We're going to chat about SmackDown, April 3rd. What's going on? Make sure you like and subscribe. This is where you come to hear how wrestling should be talked about. Just remember, if you think I'm wrong, you're wrong. Also remember there's spoilers. This is If you haven't watched SmackDown and you're watching this, you're probably an idiot. So just, who cares? I mean, just let it be spoiled. Maybe watch this so you can see what your opinion should be while you're watching wrestling. So yeah, just make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Make some comments. Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. All right, we got April 3rd. SmackDown opening up with Randy Orton mocking Cody, obviously. Saying he's not doing this for the fans. He's not doing this for St. Louis. He's doing it for his family. So how do you even boo that? I mean, I don't. Is Randy Orton losing his mind, or is Randy Orton hearing the voices, or is Randy Orton just doing it for his family? It's tough to know. I like Randy Orton. I like him a lot better right now. He really, I don't know if he was just taking a break the last few years, making some friends, but I'll tell you what, the last few years he hasn't had any titles. So, we got Randy Orton obviously blaming Cody. Not obviously, but blaming Cody for giving him permission to turn into the Viper. I think Cody just meant like for the match, maybe. I don't know if he meant like turn into a complete asshole the entire time before the match. But I mean that's what happened, and sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for. Obviously, here comes Cody Rhodes, and they fight until Mr. McAfee comes out and kicks Cody Rhodes right in the nuts. So I guess McAfee's on Randy's side. We haven't seen McAfee since, like, WrestlePalooza, I think. It's been quite a while, probably because he doesn't know shit about wrestling. He doesn't know the people's names or the moves or really even how to, like, announce other than just being overexcited. That being said, McAfee seems like he's trying to do his best Razor Ramon impression. Also bringing up the fact that WrestleMania is not sold out. Bringing up the fact that why are we having matches with just little guys that are 20 minutes when Randy Orton's in the sidelines. I mean, some of those matches have been great, so maybe Pat McAfee should watch some of those matches. I'm not disagreeing we shouldn't have Randy Orton more, but isn't that Randy Orton's fault for being Mr. Nicey Nice? I don't know if Pat McAfee maybe watches the product other than just what he's been told. You know, Randy Orton is hearing voices in his head, and one of those voices apparently is Pat McAfee, because he did mention that he isn't listening to another voice. And I guess Pat McAfee is the man. I'm not sure why Randy picks McAfee. Probably something to do with ESPN. Something to do with maybe they want to wedge themselves into this. You know, I don't know. Whatever. However it is, Pat McAfee is a heel now, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway. That's the end of that. We got Rhea Ripley versus Michin. This is a match that I just assumed Michin would get squashed. Michin, of course, along with KaFabe now in Jade's corner, even though they feud for like 6 months. I think maybe Jade said, listen, you're never going to step up unless you saddle up with the best, with the champ. Come on board. Let's do a faction. Let's do a thing. You can help me. I'll help you. And it looks like Michin and obviously KaFabe bought into that. So now we got, like last week, we had KaFabe versus Rhea. Squashed. I mean, Rhea just wins so handily. This is a much more competitive match, man. Michin that did a reverse hurricane. Rhea Ripley did a backflip and landed right on her head. Don't know how Rhea Ripley is still alive. Incredible match. Rhea Ripley does win pretty easily other than that. That being said, Jade tries to come in, take out Rhea. That doesn't work. But the numbers game do get to her, and she does get the boots a little bit until Io Sky comes down to save the day and save her girlfriend, Rhea Ripley. I love these two together. I'm glad they're back together. I guess Rhea Ripley's on all shows now because it's Rhea Ripley, so Io Sky can kind of team back up with her, you know, doing this stuff. I love Io Sky. I don't always like the people that are like the nicest, but she's just too cute. I can't not like her. I can't not like Rhea. But, I mean, Jade's been doing great lately, too. Really knockdown fights with her. This is going to be an interesting match. It's going to be a hard-hitting match. I don't know how long this match will be. I don't know who's going to win. Jade Cargill versus Rhea at WrestleMania. That's a big draw. That's going to be a big match. Not sure, again, why we had to get Pat McAfee involved when we got matches like this. We got Randy Cody. We got Punk Roman. We got the huge Intercontinental title match coming up. We got the Fatal 4-Way match with all the... This is a good card. But you got to get those celebrities like Speed in there, like Pat McAfee. I mean, that's WrestleMania. WrestleMania really is all about the celebrities. That's why there's been rumors of maybe Tom Brady showing up. I don't know if that's going to happen. That being said, I'd like to see more of these guys fight in maybe more competitive matches. Michin maybe need a little more. I mean, she's kind of gets Michin BFAB gets thrown into the ring with Rhea. I mean, that's going to be a tough night for anybody without preparing. I mean, Rhea Ripley is the greatest. She's one of the greatest in the world, and that's that. Now we got Tama Tonga versus Uncle Howdy. And Tama Tonga's not so happy about this whole lantern thing. I agree. I mean, what's the point of the lantern at this point? You know, Uncle Howdy, almost wins the match right away with a mandible claw. Solo comes out with the lantern to distract Mr. Howdy. And Tama didn't want help. He didn't want any help and got upset about it. He grabs the lantern off of Solo, leaves it in the ring for Uncle Howdy to take. And that's it. He wanted away with that thing because it's causing more trouble. It's not a title. I understand where he's coming from. I'm not sure where this is going to go, but Tama Tonga is a great wrestler. I'm really glad to see him get out in front a little bit, get some time, get some solo matches. He's had some good matches the last few weeks. Tama Tonga, I can't wait to see more of him. I don't know what's going to happen with the MFTs. I am a Solo fan. I like the MFTs. The Lantern thing was stupid, though, I agree. Just get rid of it. Start going for the titles. What's the point of the Lantern? It's stupid. And Tama Tonga, I mean, Solo he's just obsessed with it. It's ruining everything. Anyway, that's the end of that. You know, R-Truth taking applications for the new Judgment Day is pretty damn funny. But either way, we got Miz and Kip Wilson, Toxic versus, I guess, Judgment Day 2.0 or something. Damian Priest and R-Truth. Obviously, Trick Williams and Little Yachty, who's at Trick Williams' side this week. Little Yachty comes down to watch the match. Never mind, I got ahead of myself. Well, that's just them announcing they're going to have the tag match. I'm going to have to cut all this out. Or if I don't, who cares? Trick Williams and Lil Yachty come down to talk, mocking Sami. They do their little promo. You got to get, again, the celebrities in there. Sami Zayn trying to pretend to be the working class guy is ridiculous, by the way. He's just the whiniest guy. And I love seeing Sami get heat from the audience. People are cheering Tricky. Really. Those size 15 lemon pepper steppers. Man, that guy's got charisma. Lil Yachty, he's got the young. But here comes Carmelo Hayes. He thinks he should get a title match. Why isn't he getting a rematch? Why isn't Sami defending the title? He's just waiting for WrestleMania now. The spirit of this title is the open challenge. But Sami's not doing that. So Carmelo gets his match against Sami Zayn to try and win. I think it should be a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Carmelo definitely deserves that. He carried that title, but he lost it. So that's just the way it goes. And Sami points at it. He's like, listen, I challenged you. You lost. Sorry. That's just the way it goes. But we're going to get a match to see who ends up fighting Trick Williams at WrestleMania. Very exciting because these two can definitely put on a hell of a match. So we got Aleister Black. We got Matt Cardona. So I guess because Sami is now over here being a whiny little bitch like normal, Aleister Black has shifted his attention over to Matt Cardona, playing his little mind games with his just lovely wife, Selena Vega. She's lovely. She's a lovely little thing, that one. But we actually got a competitive match with Matt Cardona. He's got a broken arm, remember. So, I mean, he put on a really good... I was really impressed by this. I thought it was going to be a squash match. Aleister Black is such a good talent. So quick, so fast. Cardona almost wins, but Aleister Black hits that black mass so fast, that spinning kick, takes Cardona out. Aleister Black wins. Great match. Unfortunately, that broken arm, man, you need to take a few weeks off. I know it's tough in wrestling. You don't want to lose your spot, but you need to heal that thing because you're just losing matches over and over again, and you're kind of turning into the old Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder. You don't want that. But anyway, great match. I'm kind of more excited to see what Matt Cardona does in the future now because the first few weeks have been, in my opinion, kind of disappointing. Happy to see him have a job. He's working with his wife. You know, he's happy. He's getting paid more money, but he ain't getting any wins. You know, he's got to kind of shift there a little bit. So we got Charlotte and Alexa Bliss versus Bayley and Valkyria. And I'll tell you what, those are two of the women in the Fatal 4-Way, obviously with the Bellas and Nia Jax. I can't wait because these four women put on a hell of a match. Just the four of them. I mean, these are four of the best women's wrestlers of all time in this tag team match. Now we got Nia Jax and Lash Legend, the big brutes. And then we got the past, I guess. The pioneers, the Bella Twins in there as well. And I guess Charlotte's a pioneer. I mean, there's new, there's old, there's middle. There's a lot in this match. I don't know if it's a tornado tag match. I don't know if it's going to be 2-on-2. They got a tag and stuff. It's going to be an interesting match. There's no DQ in these types of matches, so it doesn't matter who's in the ring. But the interesting thing is the legal man has to get pinned by the legal man. And it really makes these matches very interesting because you'll have tons of people in there. You don't know who the legal person is. Next thing you know, the legal person gets a pin. Yada, yada. That's how these four-ways matches work. Charlotte and Alexa win. The Irresistible Forces come down and beat everybody up. The Bellas come down as well. I mean, it's, you know, excellent match up until that. And, of course, you know, Irresistible Forces need to show what they can do because they're the tag team champions and they don't have to be pinned at WrestleMania to lose the belt. So I think they're trying to instill some fear in the rest of them. And that's not hard. I mean, those two women weigh more than probably four of them. Like, they're strong. They're fast. You got Nia, who could just crush people. And you got Lash Legend. And her legs are the size of tree trunks. She is a massive, massive talent. Massive human. So earlier on, I got confused because they did a little promo. So we got Kip Wilson and Miz now versus Damian Priest and R-Truth. Judgment Day 2.0. Pretty decent match. But the thing that really comes out of this match is how dangerous Danhausen is. You know, Danhausen comes in, he tries to curse the Miz again. The referee gets in the way. Referee gets cursed. Miz almost wins the tag team titles, but because of the curse, the referee can't use his arm. It just totally becomes incapacitated. You know, and so, not obviously, but Judgment Day 2.0 gets the win. Ref counts with his left hand. Danhausen, you do not want to get on Danhausen's bad. The whole point of this match is don't get on Danhausen's bad side. Danhausen is the most dangerous superstar in wrestling. He absolutely can change the course of history with one little word. Cursed! Very evil. Very nice. Danhausen, man, I can't wait to see how you affect the future of wrestling. Very evil. Very nice. Then all of a sudden, Cody comes out and gives Kip Wilson a Cody cutter. Because Cody's got something to say. I think he's a little pissy about Mr. McAfee coming down and talking his crap. You know, Cody compares McAfee being the hidden man or the second man. Like if NWO instead of Hulk Hogan, he brought out Disco Inferno. That's how he compares McAfee. I don't disagree. It's kind of weird. You know, Cody says he can now hear the voices in his head. And he's not super happy about Pat McAfee getting wedged into this match. He's pretty sure some higher-ups maybe brought him in. And Cody's not really happy about anything that Pat McAfee has to say. This is going to be a very interesting match with Pat McAfee in the corner. I wonder if Cody's going to have anybody in his corner. I don't know what's going to happen here. It's a very, very interesting dichotomy with Pat McAfee now involved in this match. We'll see. And then we got the main event, Carmelo versus Sami Zayn for the U.S. title. Great match. I mean, these guys going at it. But, you know, in the middle of the match, Carmelo just injured his knee pretty bad. And that really changed this match. The first bit of of the match was great. Back and forth. Even. Steven. The ref's trying to check on Carmelo. He's trying to keep Sami away, and Sami hits that haluva kick. Moves the ref out of the way. I mean, we all know Sami's going to the dark side when he does stuff like that. He just takes Carmelo out, wins the match. Carmelo's not going to WrestleMania. He's not going to defend that U.S. title. He had the last 10 weeks. Sucks. He should be in a triple threat match. The size 15 lemon pepper steppers, Trick William versus, the working man Sami Zayn, I guess. And Trick Williams, obviously, at the end of this match, beats down Sami Zayn. I think we're seeing this is just going to be a natural heel turn. I mean, Sami's turning heel without doing anything different. People are just cheering Trick. Doesn't matter what he does. He's just got too much charisma. I know he acts like a bad guy or whatever people like to say. To me, I think he just acts like himself, and people like that. People like to see people that want to win. People like to see style. People like to see people good on the mic, good moves, big man, charismatic, out the yin-yang. Pretty much the opposite of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, he's just a whiny, sanctimonious, speech-giving, I'm always trying, all this crap, just win the title or back off the title. I mean, he's got the U.S. title, but, he's weeks. I need to be the champion. Well, you got to win the champion, man. So, I'm kind of sick of Sami Zayn's sanctimoniousness. So, I mean, I really hope Tricky Williams beats the crap out of Sami in this match. And then Sami completely turns to the dark side and becomes the true Sami Zayn that we all know Sami Zayn can be. Interesting, Kevin Owens has been going through some neck stuff. I wonder if he makes a return and helps out Sami. I don't know. We're going to have to see. I'm very excited. WrestleMania is in 2 weeks, folks. Get ready. But make sure you like and subscribe here at KaFabe Wrestling Talk. This is where you come to hear what wrestling should be talked about. Let me know what you think. Maybe I need to slow it down a bit. I mess up here and there. But hey, this is just me hopping on, talking about what I see. Like and subscribe. KaFabe Wrestling Talk. This is where you come to hear what wrestling should be talked about.